This is AI Command App News for Thursday, April 30th. Here are the AI and tech stories moving markets and reshaping how businesses operate today. Our lead story, the big tech earnings split. Meta shares are down roughly 10% today after the company posted earnings yesterday and told investors that capital expenditures on AI will keep growing through 2026. CNBC reports it's headed for the stock's worst day in 6 months. The Verge separately reports that Meta's family daily active people metric, its measure of total users across Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads, fell by 20 million users last quarter. Alphabet, by contrast, is up roughly 5%. Same story on capex, bigger AI spend ahead, but the market reaction is the opposite. Per CNBC's Jim Cramer, Alphabet is the standout among hyperscalers because the AI monetization story is clear. Search ads, cloud, Gemini. Why this matters for business leaders. The market is no longer giving credit for AI investment in the abstract. Investors want to see the line from spend to revenue. Companies that can show AI dollars producing customer dollars get rewarded. Companies asking for patience get punished. Story 2. Qualcomm shares are up 16% today. CNBC reports Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon told investors the company will begin shipping data center chips to a, quote, large hyperscaler ahead of schedule, and that China sales have hit bottom and are recovering. This is significant. The data center AI chip market has been an NVIDIA story for 2 years. Qualcomm getting its first hyperscaler customer means the buyer side is actively trying to break that single vendor dependency. Expect AMD, Intel, and the custom silicon programs at Google, Amazon, and Microsoft to all benefit from that same procurement shift. Story 3. OpenAI is launching a new frontier model today, but you cannot have it. The Verge reports that OpenAI is rolling out GPT-5.5-Cyber, a cybersecurity-focused frontier model. Sam Altman confirmed it will not be available to the general public, only to a select group of trusted cyber defenders. The business takeaway here is about access risk. If your operations depend on a hosted AI model, the capability you have today is not guaranteed to be the capability you have tomorrow. Vendor access tiers, capability gating, and regional restrictions are now part of your AI roadmap, whether you plan for it or not. Story 4. The AI labs are becoming the new commercial real estate landlords of San Francisco. Per SaaStr, citing Cushman and Wakefield data, Salesforce has quietly cut 55% of its San Francisco office footprint since 2019. OpenAI and Anthropic have absorbed more than all of that space back. 2 things to watch. First, this is a real signal about which companies are scaling and which are consolidating. Second, San Francisco commercial real estate, which had been a structural short for 3 years, now has a concentrated long thesis tied directly to AI lab growth. If model training plateaus or AI capex pulls back, that exposure cuts both ways. Story 5. California is about to start ticketing driverless cars. The Verge reports that starting July 1st, California law enforcement can issue what the DMV is calling a notice of AV non-compliance to the manufacturer when a driverless vehicle commits a traffic violation. This is the first real enforcement framework for autonomous vehicles in the largest U.S. AV market. For Waymo, Cruise, Zoox, and Tesla's robotaxi rollout, this turns regulatory risk into an operational line item. It also gives municipalities a revenue stream tied directly to AV behavior, which historically has been the missing incentive for them to engage at all. One quick thing also worth noting, Meta said today that its business AI now facilitates 10 million conversations a week, per TechCrunch, and X announced a fully rebuilt AI-powered ads platform. The ad tech AI